Welcome to Cowgirl Up, the podcast dedicated to elevating your mindset. I'm your host, Lori Blickenstaff, certified mental performance coach at mentalgame101.com. The mindset opportunity I'm going to talk about today is that of focusing on the process versus focusing on outcomes. For me, I feel like this is something I do well now when it comes to competition because I really worked at it for years, and so I've had a lot of practice doing it. I'll give you an example just so you know, well, what does it mean to focus on your process? Here's what it looks like in competition. It looks like me thinking only about my routine, which is my process, and it's in my control. And I'm not thinking about things that are out of my control, like placings or rankings or other people, what they're thinking or what they're doing or what they're saying, or basically anything else out of my control. Now, when it comes to running a business, it's still definitely a work in progress. So let me just share with you what I want it to look like. If I'm focusing on my process, I'm focusing on the smaller actionable steps that are in line with my why and taking them one day at a time. I would also be not relying on outcomes as far as business. And in my case, this is usually the outcomes are, sources of human validation, like how many likes did I get? How many shares? How many signups, downloads, etc., right? And instead, I am working on trusting God to draw the right people to the content because I can't do that on my own. And then focusing on the process is me celebrating small daily victories like, I got that email out to that new potential client. Or I got the Facebook post done and posted that was on my to-do list, on my action items. So all of these little steps that I focus on, yes, I have, big goals and outcomes that I would like to see come to fruition, but ultimately, my best chance of having my biggest dreams come true is taking consistent, focused action and putting my effort on the process every single day. And then remember the hopeful expectancy we talked about a couple of weeks ago? So while I'm focusing on and trusting that my process is going to get me where I want to go, I'm also trying to be patient and expect great things. Now, so that you don't have to just take it from me, let me just share with you a few ways that research shows that process-centered thinking is beneficial. It is proven to lower stress and anxiety because rather than focusing on achieving a specific outcome, you focus on the process, which tends to be more enjoyable and sustainable. Also, people who focus on the process tend to see challenges and setbacks as things to learn from, rather than as failures. And those small, consistent actions help us grow and over time really add up to significant progress. And then lastly, when we're focusing on the process, we remember to celebrate small wins along the way. And that contributes to just an overall positive mindset. That said, it is possible to encounter overwhelm when you are focusing on your process. And so I want to make sure to address that, and it will be the topic of tomorrow's episode. So I hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Email me at lori@mentalgame101.com.